This is Dr. Ron Levine. I'm a doctor of chiropractic. I'm frequently called upon to help people improve their posture. Today I'm going to share with you some information about one of the most common postural flaws I see in my practice. People stand like this, with the weight of the pelvis shifted forward and the weight of the rib cage hanging back. Here's an even worse slumped version of it. Now, one thing that people do to try to fix it is just lift up their chest. That lifts up the chest, but doesn't change the overall configuration. And here's another incorrect way that people try to fix it, by tucking under the pelvis. That flattens the low back, but it distorts the alignment in other negative ways. Here's a close-up version. That sort of pelvic tucking, it'll never get you where you want to go. Instead, here's what you have to do. You have to shift the weight of the pelvis backward and let the rib cage shift forward. Here's something else not to do. Don't hike up the ribs thinking that makes you stand up straighter. It doesn't. Keep the lower ribs knit down using the abdominals. You'll feel the abdominal muscles drawing the abdominal wall inward. At the same time, you'll feel greater length down the low back. Just to review, this is pelvic rotation. You don't want that. This is pelvic translation. It just moves forward and back in space without changing its orientation. You do want that. Most people who have this postural distortion need to translate their pelvis backward so that the weight of the pelvis is right underneath you. Now that you understand the basic postural principles, I want to show you an exercise that will reinforce this for you, for the abdomen. This is your position. One leg is extended out with the foot 2 or 3 inches off the floor, and the arms are overhead. The key is to draw in the abdominal wall, just like you would use it in a standing position, and hold. See if you can hold for 30 or 45 seconds. This trains the abdominals for their role in postural support. Any questions? Here's my email address, and here is my phone number.